didn't have a clue. But then there was hope. We became happy. We now have established a link with the school in Uganda, which is funded by Rock Ministries. Together we have created a business for them, which allows them to make a product which we sell in our school. This is leather bracelets, and we sell them around school. The profit is sent back, and it helps them to invest in their business. Now, here is a typical day in Uganda.
This is a typical day in Uganda. The children are happy, but they're bored. They are so much less fortunate than us, but their lives are about to change.
Dum dum dum.
Because of BBB, Balmully Berlin Business, they now have a company of their own. We're going to give them leather, beads, even chairs, and other equipment. How do you feel about that, kids? Yay! Hold on. We're not in Uganda. Our school's in Balmully. But that doesn't mean we can't change it. This is how we're going to do it.
Every product has to be meaningful. We feel that our product is meaningful as it doesn't only have a purpose as a bracelet, it also gives benefit to others and our environment. The benefit of our product is that by buying these bracelets, you'll help the children that have had such disastrous backgrounds, and we feel that our company is helping them to progress in their business and is helping the lives that they've had before. And we just feel that our bracelets are going to help them so much in their lives. While we are producing our product, the environment isn't harmed in any way, as we're using materials that don't give off any pollution at all. And we feel that this is meaningful as it's helping those children that are less fortunate than us. Here's an example of a child that has been through such a disastrous background, and Janine's just going to tell us about it.
Whilst children were over in our school, we learnt about a child called Kennedy, who at the age of 10 witnessed his father being burned alive. And at the age of 10, Kennedy was then being the father of the family. Kennedy took his brothers and sisters to roadside, who got a lift with a lorry driver to the Rock Ministries orphanage. This is where they found hope and strength, and through this, Kennedy is now receiving education, which is sponsored by a family in Northern Ireland. And through this, we feel that it means so much as Ugandan children don't really have an education, and this is why we think our product is meaningful.
Now I'm going to talk about company culture outside. In terms of advertising, we feel that we've advertised our product quite well. And just recently, the Uganda Choir was over to our school, and they got to interact with the pupils, and they got to go into the PE classes. And we also feel that another bit of advertising will be actually wearing the bracelet, like Lauren's wearing now. And it just shows that different pupils can talk about it, and it just gets them to interact about it. We also have different announcements in assembly about things like that, and we are also hoping that the local community will find out about our bracelets and that we'll be able to get that out. So that's how we think advertising would help our company.
I want to talk about company culture. Because we're all friends in the business and all know each other, we can work very well together. If we're happy, we can work better because we know each other. But things we could do to make things more happy is get better products, advertise more, get a better leader, lead by example.
Also in company culture, we all work well together, but there are some things that we can change, and I think we are going to get a complaint box. So that means if anyone has any complaints, they can just pop a complaint in the complaint box, and that way that can be dealt with to make everyone happy. Also, we can communicate more with our Ugandan link to find out if they're happy, because we want them to be happy. There's no point in them making the bracelets for us if they're not happy, and the happier they are, the better it work and the better products we get.
We learn from our mistakes, which most companies do, because this is a big thing, and like this means we know how to lower our price, because if nobody's buying a product, we have to lower it. their new products.
We will hand out leaflets to help advertise the bracelet. We have to keep learning to keep the business moving forward. And we also teach our company about new products when they become available. That's learning.
Okay, we're going to have the production cycle of our bracelets. First of all, our school company supplies money for the children in Uganda. Then the Ugandans receive the money and buy the tools needed to make the bracelets. Then the bracelets are made and shipped back over to us in Northern Ireland, where the bracelets are sold by the pupils in our school. Then the profits which are made are sent back to Uganda for them to keep on producing bracelets and other produce. But the cycle keeps going, and this helps the company in Uganda work up and make their business better to make more products.
As a company, we feel our product cycle can be more sustainable. We are planning to send recycled materials out to Uganda to get to the company to make the bracelets with. Another idea we have is that when the people that buy the bracelets say they no longer need or want them, they can give them back to us, and then we will send them out to Uganda to be put back into the cycle.
Thank you for listening to this